talking about a Temple team that doesn't turn the ball over a lot. They're very patient, very sound, looking for shots inside.
Here's Obi Enechionia, who had a monstrous game, 16 points, led all scorers on Sunday against Delaware. 4 of 6 from 3, those 16 points, one shy of a career high. And matching that is Earl Potts Jr. for 3.
Guys that we expect to score, get off to a great start. Potts averaging about 14 points a game. He's a really solid three-point shooter, his 10th of this season. And on the other side, you get Enechionia, who's a very powerful player that can score a lot of ways, like Bond.
He's going to be a matchup problem tonight, Stan, for FDU. Bond down there. Holloway must contain him along with Earl Potts Jr. Temple certainly relying on one of its stud sophomore and uppercomer in Obi Enechionia. And Stan, this guy really can ball.
You know what? He's a hard matchup. He can step out and make the mid-range jump shot. He can knock down threes. He's already had 3 games in double figures. And then again, if you step up on him, he can score. He can go around you. Really nice hands and very active at 6'8", goes inside and scores. Missed an early season game against North Carolina with an ankle injury, but has really come on like game busters the last couple of ball games. Again, in the Delaware game, a solid shooting performance, had 16 points.
He actually came down on that same ankle against Delaware on Sunday, but continued playing and really flourished, not only in the first half, but the second as well. Good hustle by Holloway, and the second turnover on Temple. Potts Jr. out to Jiggets for 3. Yes! And one of the things that's been working very well as of late for Dunphy and his unit has been the ball movement. Very crisp, despite Josh Brown learning the one. Potts Jr. tried a 3 again. Remember, he's made 2, and there is Josh Brown. Cozy gives it up to Brown. Rattles home. As FDU displays a 1-2-2 press and softens up. To Cozy, that time beat Earl Potts Jr.
If you're going to press, everybody's got to be on the string and move around. No one comes and covers the weak side. Easy basket for the Owls.
4th for Cozy. Temple now with already 5 different scores. Anderson, who's been halted. There's Nemi, who just checked in. He's a 3-point specialist with the ball. Nemi gave it up, looking that time for Tyrone O'Gara. Will go back to the Owls. Anderson with a burst of speed gets it up in the solo for Holloway.
Well, they've had a hard time scoring against the set defense in Temple. This time in transition, you run the flow, your big guys run, you get an easy layup by Holloway. And then see if you can get someone to flash. If Bond can flash right there, he's going to be wide open for a catch or a pass.
7 to shoot to Cozy for 3.
Nice. Quentin DeCozy, another one of these guys that shows some ability to go inside and score as well as outside. His 9th 3-point basket. The guy that's got to skip some points this year, averaging about 14 a game.
Step back jumper for Potts Jr. is too strong. The foul will be on Holloway. That is something, however, that Greg Herenda and his coaching staff loves to see. Holloway going right to the glass, and they'll have to contain Quentin DeCozy for the Temple Owls. Very lethal from 3, where he this year is now 2 of 4 from downtown. Earl Potts Jr. for 3. That's his 3rd of the game.
Nice set that time. He sets a screen and gets another screen. And again, a shooter ready to shoot the basketball, catch, turn, knocks down the 3.
Alston Jr. kicks out to Enechionia. Has an open tray. Spins in and out. Potts Jr. puts it up. Who wants it? It's Jiggets. On a 3-on-1. Anderson skies over Quentin DeCozy. Bond wants to take Potts Jr. Beats him to it. Good help defense by O'Gara.
That was a nice power move by Bond. Just didn't go in, just like the shot a moment ago. Now push it. Get a good look.
Potts Jr. for 3. That's his 4th of the game.
That's nice. That's real nice. And when you know your teammates, Potts, a really solid athlete, can find his spot, and you know a guard's going to get it to him, and he hit nothing but the bottom of it. That's really nice.
Anderson with the tip from the Flack Boy pass, and he'll solo with the reverse. About an 11-second differential between the game and shot clock. 6 to shoot for the Owls. Dickinson. Good defense. O'Gara with 12 to shoot. Wrestles it away. Jiggett, spot up 3. Yes!
What's that, a 13-2 run, I believe? Is that close to being right?
You're right on the money as Austin Jr. short on the 3. But what a stealthy attack late in the first half for Greg Herenda's very young Fairleigh Dickinson unit. As Stan mentioned, a 13-2 run for Fairleigh Dickinson to the dismay of the Temple Owls, who were leading in double digits earlier in the first half. Temple 36-34 over FDU here in Philadelphia as our halftime report commences on the other side. FDU ended the first half on a prolific 13-2 run over the final 2 minutes and 51 seconds. Greg Herenda's team, exceptional work at the tail end of the first stanza, but what adjustments does Fran Dunphy have to make for the second?
Patience on offense, and then go inside and score. They're 2 out of 11 three-point opportunities. The shots are there. They've got to find a way to fall. And if you don't do anything else tonight, Temple, you got to get back on defense. This is a team that runs the floor well, and they spot up and knock jumpers down. How do you think they got back in this basketball game? Stop them.
Bond wants to take Holloway, navigates around him with the floater.
Just what we said at the highlight. Going inside, let Bond become the focal point of your inside game.
Back down to a 2-possession game as Anderson will run with Jiggett, Potts Jr., Holloway, and Towns.
Oh, that's nice.
That was a terrific screen by Towns to free up Earl Potts Jr.
Yeah, it was, but you know what was even better was the pass, and no one defended the pass. You got to get your hands up.
And Echionia wants to take Potts Jr. and does.
What do you think they talked about at halftime? Going inside, pounded with their size. Echionia at 6'8". Bond at 6'8". Use those big guys.
Fran Dunphy said after the Delaware contest that his team did not do a good enough job exploiting the zone from the Blue Hens and wants to see that accomplished on the opposite token against Delaware. And this will be a carry called against Anderson. We'll go back to the Owls. Here's the first 2 buckets that started the half.
Well, you got to move the basketball. And again, if you watch this nice little move inside by Bond, defender on his back, that's an easy basket for him. And then watch this. There's no pressure on the basketball. That's the first thing. And a great screen away and a nice catch and finish.
Takosi breaks the 2-3.
From Brown.
Holloway just lost him that time, and the lead extends to 16 for Temple. Jiggett's good crossover. Here's Anderson. Good find. Earl Potts Jr., 24 for the big fella.
Potts showing you he can make threes, and he can go inside and get a layup on the back cut.
And now a new career high for Earl Potts Jr. 24 points against the Owls. At a 5-second game in shot clock differential. Towns for 3.
Not giving up. Now, see, there's your middle.
Stolen away by Towns again. Gives it up, Earl Potts Jr.
Strong with the ball.
Takosi out to Trey Lowe.
That'll do it.
Temple will improve to 3-3. Will face Wisconsin on Saturday. Exceptional work by Fran Dunphy's squad, shooting 14 of 25 in the second half.
Temple needed to do what they had to do. They go inside and get some easy baskets in the second half to establish some distance. Played very solid defense. FDU, nothing to be ashamed of. The guys came out, fought, made a lot of plays. Just not enough for the Owls tonight.
Temple shoots 47%, a season best from the field, as Fairleigh Dickinson will fall to 2-6. Temple now at an even 500. Terrific effort on not only the offensive side, but the rebounding glass as well, more than doubling their total against Fairleigh Dickinson. For our producer John Anderson, our statistician Mike Shute, my partner Stan Luter, and our entire ESPN crew, this is Dave Leno saying so long from Philadelphia, where Temple defeats Fairleigh Dickinson by 9. To watch this entire game on replay, as well as other games on our family of ESPN networks, log on to WatchESPN.com or download the Watch ESPN app. This has been a presentation of ESPN. Have a great night, everyone.